Oh, this is going to be good. It's the film that put a cappella singing in the spotlight, headlined by Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson. Pitch Perfect is the second highest grossing musical comedy of all time, thanks to its incredible mashups and acoustic arrangements.
Behind the scenes, one man was in charge of making sure the actors were, well, pitch perfect. After nearly 4 decades in the industry, Deke Sharon landed the VIP role of vocal coach to the stars.
A little more awkward. Like it's the passion girl, but she's like, you know, sing out Louise. If you sing it quieter, it actually brings a little bit of a sweetness to it where you're like, oh, but if you sing it a little too loudly, you're like, oh, you know?
Now, Deke and his Bud and Bellas are back in the sequel to the 2012 smash hit. So how did Deke school the stars to their singing best? He's going to tell us. He joins us now live from San Francisco. Hi, Deke. Great to have you on the show. You were the vocal coach for Pitch Perfect 1 and 2. Our own Rebel Wilson is right there in amongst it all, creating havoc. What was it like having this Aussie amongst the pack?
She's fantastic. She's a spark of energy, and the great thing about working with her in the studio is first she has to memorize everything and sing it perfectly for me. Then we go into the recording studio, and it's like, all right, Rebs, let's just do it straight once, okay? We get that. And then once we've got that, let her loose, go crazy, go bananas. And I usually leave there with my mouth hurting from laughing so much.
Because she strikes us as one of those, like she would have been the naughty kid at the back of the class in school. Is she still a little bit like that now?
She absolutely is, but she's also a very conscientious hard worker, and she a lot of the jokes in the movie she writes, and she comes up with alternative ideas, and Fat Amy is very much the spirit of Rebel, and yet there's a lot of thought behind it as well. She's the right person for the job.
Yeah. Anna Kendrick, who of course is one of the main girls, so much singing experience. Did you have to do much to get Anna movie ready?
Well, the fact of the matter is Anna had to show up on set a week or so late because she was making Into the Woods. So I had been rehearsing all of the other women, and she came in the door, bam, and I had like a one-on-one rehearsal with her. And she said, I know I'm behind, but I'm going to catch up. And within that hour, she had sung for me by memory all of the songs that we've been working on that week. She defines overachiever.
Wow. Hey, tell us about that rehearsal process. It must be very intense. So where does it start and then where does it finish leading up to the movie?
Well, we have about a month beforehand that we call a cappella boot camp. And honestly, making the second movie with all the same actresses was refreshing because the first time they all sat around in a circle and only one of them had sung any a cappella before. And after those first couple rehearsals, I lost a lot of sleep because I thought, how am I ever going to make them into a really tight unit? Because, I mean, they were cast to be very different. And in a cappella, you need a blend. You need a unity of sound. So it was, that first month was a crazy challenge. This time around, it was like a family reunion. It was fun, and we laughed a lot. And we made some great music. I'm really excited for you guys to hear it.
So it's really interesting because the music comes first. Is that right? I mean, the music has to come. Is the music the real star of the show?
Absolutely. Well, the whole story, in fact, as the script is getting written and polished, the music moments play big roles in it. So we'll sit down around the table with Liz Banks and Max, her husband, and choose these different songs and music moments to make sure we span popular music history, and we have a lot of pop music in there and other styles. And then once we get that, we need to arrange the music, teach the music to all the actresses. They need to record their own parts. We mix it down, and then on set, when we're shooting it, they're actually lip syncing to themselves because we could never record it while they're actually running around and dancing and all that. Yeah. So it's a multi-tiered process that takes over a month.
Right. Hey, Deke, let's talk about you for a little while. We mentioned in the intro earlier in the show that you've worked with some huge names over there in the music biz. How do you find yourself on this particular career path?
Well, I started singing in boys' choir when I was 5 and 7 years old, and came up singing barbershop and doo-wop, and then when I was in a college a cappella group, I was like this. I found my tribe, I found my world. And when I graduated, I said, I want to make a career of this, and everybody that even knew anything about it basically laughed at me because it was tiny, it was nothing. And I said, I want to spread this, I want to share this, harmony through harmony. And 20 years later, it worked out. Now I look back and I think, man, I was nuts. But
Yeah.
I got lucky.
Oh, I love that. Harmony through harmony. Oh, that needs to be
A bracelet.
Oh, yeah,
That's a bracelet.
that needs to be a line in the movie.
That's my motto. I need to get that
Yeah,
carved
that's it.
here.
Harmony through
harmony through harmony.
You're going to trademark that now. Apparently, you're pretty good at replicating instruments with your voice. Can you treat us to a quick little taste of what you're capable of, Deke?
Sure, I'll do them really quickly.
Yeah.
Trumpet, trombone, muted trumpet, harmonica, violin, theremin, electric guitar, flute. And there's more, but I don't think you're ready for that yet.
You know,
whole
the biggest
orchestra.
challenge in those performances is you being able to sit on live TV and go, okay, I'm going to pull these faces and I don't care what I look like. That's like the biggest obstacle there, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I made a career of a cappella. Clearly, I don't worry about what people think of me.
Absolutely.
I'm not doing this because it's the coolest thing. I do it because it's fun.
And you're very good at it. The Australian A Cappella Awards are coming up. You know, we have some singing experience.
Yes.
We'd like to start our own group. I mean, where do we start if we want to do this a cappella thing?
Where do we start?
Well, the organization that you have there, Vocal Australia, is fantastic, and those awards, you'll hear a lot of great groups. The Australian a cappella community is big and growing even bigger. But I think what you guys should probably do is decide who you really want to be. I see you two as a rap duo, honestly. So a lot of heavy beatboxing, maybe a mohawk.
A lot
I
of
don't
people
know.
say that.
Am I
A lot
off
of
base
people.
with this?
No, a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
We're very good at blowing our own trumpet too. So, what will get us over the line? Do you think? Because we want to make a go of this. A lot of people think we're messing around, but we want to be famous. What will get us over the line?
You have your own television show and you want to be famous?
We want to be
even more
we
famous?
want to be famous or up.
Probably some famouser. Okay, excellent. Probably some kind of outrageous stunt that's just on the line of legal. That's my recommendation to any a cappella group that wants to immediately get in the news. But you guys probably already know that.
God, don't give
like
it. It's
like
that's
Madonna kissing.
No,
Yeah.
that's like a red rag
Great.
to a bull.
Yeah.
To Larry. Like, okay.
Kylie, we've got to do what we've got to
It's
do.
barely legal.
If you want to be famous, then that's what we've got to
Kylie
do.
and Kylie. Kylie and Kylie.
I'm
Yep,
not.
that's it. That's it right there.
I'm not really down on the rap thing.
No, no.
If we didn't go rap, is there another way we could go? I'm more slightly operatic
Salzburg.
with a soul
Salzburg.
twist.
Kylie would get eaten alive in the ghetto. That's what we're saying.
Fair enough. Well, you could do like a modern Sonny and Cher thing and wear a lot of like beads and 70s outfits and create a variety show.
You, babe.
There you go.
He has met us. Are you
Exactly.
sure you haven't met us? Like that's got us written all over.
Well, as we always say here on the show,
I'm getting on a
harmony,
plane tomorrow.
Harmony through harmony. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Excellent.
It was ucker amazing to speak to you, Deke.
What?
You don't get that. Deke gets that.
What did you say, though?
It was ucker amazing.
Okay. Thank you. Zeke, thank you. Good stuff. I
Sounds great.
got you.
No, I think I prefer the rap now.
babe.
No, I think I'm
Here it is.
Pitch
Here we go.
Perfect 2, in all its fabulous singing glory, will hit cinemas on May 7th.
You're ucker amazing.